Alright, it's time to continue the Tecmo season. It is week 12, and we've got the Chicago Bears coming to town. And before we begin, let's take a look at the standings. I missed the NFC Standings Recap at the end of the week last week, so we'll take a look at that. Dallas is 8-2, Giants 7-3, Washington and Philly 6-4, so a tight three-horse race there with Dallas out front. Oh, man, this one's getting worse. Green Bay 4-6, tied with the Lions and Bucks. You know, it's like somebody's gonna win this division at 7-9, perhaps. And then out west, the 49ers, as pointed out by some people, that they had lost to the Saints and are now have had their first blemish of the season at 9-1. They're still a game ahead, and from the looks of it, they're not going to lose that point differential tiebreak. So the Saints are going to still have to catch up, but they've definitely cut the lead down, the division lead down, and at least have gotten themselves into the conversation for the NFC West title. That division would have been a lock if San Francisco had won. And of course, our division, we've got a tie for first with Buffalo. Got to win to stay on pace. With Miami nipping at our heels too. Beating the Jets was big to keep some distance there. Cincinnati's basically got this division wrapped up. It's Pittsburgh and Houston are both 5-5, and that's 3-game lead plus the point differential. That's division is all Cincinnati's, and the Chiefs are looking pretty good here, sitting pretty with a 2-game lead over Denver. One thing I didn't point out is the Bears, who I'm playing against now, are 2-8. Very unusual, for them to be this bad. I mean, sometimes they are not so hot, but even when they are, usually they're around 500 or a little bit less, but not 2-8. It's very, very unusual. So, our game comes before all the rest of our division rivals. So we'll take a look here at Cincinnati beating, I think that was Philly, and then the Raiders beat Seattle. Yeah, it was Philly. So here we go. And we get Jeff George back. It's a big game coming off of our revenge game over the Jets. Always kick off. See if we can actually prevent a touchdown to start the game. I don't know if it's been every game, but it's been close. All right. Neil Anderson's going to be the big problem for us. I'm more afraid of their run game than their passing game. So I'm going to be mostly calling runs as on defense, and I'm going to be playing linebacker, I think. Who do I want to be? Chip Banks, I think. Yeah, it's funny. I was almost going to call that one. There's 3 Neil Anderson. Runs, so it's like kind of pick your poison there. Not happening. Alright, so hey, we held on the first drive. You can't say that too often. I love the Superfans skits on Saturday Night Live during this era. What was his name? Damn, I'm spacing out. I'm spacing out the characters' names. Shit. Yeah, I knew they were closing in right on time on that one. All right, here we go. Big third down. Let's go to Bentley. I'm going to run it. All right, we got it. Let's see, I'm going to go for the cheese. Oh, just a hair. Just a hair early on that one. You need to let it develop a little bit. Man, they got in there. They knew the Bears have a really good defense. They have a strong running game on offense and a good defense in just about every facet. This wasn't the '85 Bears anymore at this point, but they still had a solid D in the early '90s. First down. Let's go back to Ivy Joe up the middle. Oh, I actually walked into where he dove from behind me. But you can't really, I didn't really see it coming. I mean, he was behind me. What do you want me to do? Alright. Pepich has to be, you know, the team leader in receptions at this point. He's been a good security blanket. Definitely lately, too. So, unusual, I'm pleasantly surprised at the fact that we were able to actually play some goddamn defense. And, you know, a 3-and-out for that matter. So I think I'm going to stick with what's been going on. You know, and, you know, I went and jinxed it, didn't I? But, you know, I was going to say, well, good first quarter, you know, except for the last play of it. But they, you know, they teach you in Pop Warner to, you know, do something that works and just keep doing it over and over again. Oh, man. A nice catch. Wow, I actually called, you know, oh shit. Yes, we got the fumble recovery. You know, it's, I called the muster run. I said I was going to be just calling the Anderson runs, you know, basically all day. But I just went off script a little bit and picked the muster, the muster run. And it, not only did I blow up the line, but, I also got a fumble out of it, so it was shit. You know, I was gonna throw to that receiver down there, but the safety crept back and went into coverage, and I was afraid of throwing a pick. So it was like at that point it was too late. Bentley going deep, and he makes the athletic catch. And he shrugs off a defender. Big third down conversion. Bentley says, I want the ball. I don't need to rest after that long ass freaking gain. Oh shit! I was trying to shuffle to. I had skipped past when I was shuffling through the receivers. I had skipped past the guy I was trying to throw to, who was, you know, he had that like 10-15 yard route up at the top, and I didn't want to throw a pick, so I trying to cycle back to him, and then I got sacked. All's well that ends well. Bill Brooks with the touchdown. Alright. I wish the game kept more stats, like third down conversions, for example, because we've gotten quite a few of them so far today. And it's pretty much the reason why we're up 14-0. You know, that, and of course the turnover is big, because that was the one threat that they've had so far. It'd be big to go into halftime without letting them score. Alright, we blew up the line. Well, he's gonna get past it though. Ah, I spoke too soon. That's what happens when you have a really good back. They can sometimes still get around that shit. That's unfortunate. But if you just keep them from getting there in time, then that's okay, because we get the ball to start the third quarter. Boy, they've been going well, that wasn't the muster play. It was very similar. It's very similar play. That split backs handoff up the middle. That one's the muster one. I don't know what the hell they were trying to accomplish with that. And now they're gonna punt. You know, they could have let the time tick. The AI has some there's some weird quirks about it. Like they really. That's gonna be the half. For example, if they're down like 3 scores in the late third quarter, they never go for it. They really should, because I mean, really, you have no time. And then if you're down, let's say they're down 10 with 3 minutes to go in the fourth, and they're in field goal range, they'll still go for it because they're like, it's programmed for them to always go for it if they're trailing in the fourth quarter. But they don't realize that kicking a field goal puts them to within 7. I think there's some hacks out there that fix a lot of nuances like that. All right, let's see. Let's go for the first pass. Oh, everybody's covered. And oh shit, I didn't realize I was getting molested back there until it was too late. Alright, well, it's been a day of converting third downs. Let's try to get another one. Oh, they were diving for it. And Hester with the first down. His first catch of the day. Yeah, it's been, you know, like these third down conversions. I've been you know, it's like we keep the clock moving, we move the chains, and you know, eventually score a lot of the time. Oh man, it's another third and a mile here though. You can only convert so many of these. Ah, and then when you get sacked too, you know, and I just eyeballed to I want to say it was Brooks that had come open at the top of the screen. So the only thing about this is that, you know, they're still in the game here. You know, we've been playing excellent defensively, and you know the offense has been very efficient. But you know, it's like just have oh shit, special teams though. Gotta catch up. All right, so can't let them get back in this here. Momentum will shift big time if they. Oh man, I just got blown up. Knocked on my ass. All right, another third. Boy, they've just been going up the middle almost exclusively. So, questionable coaching decisions here by Ditka. Alright, first downs will be big here to kill some clock. You know, if they hold us to a 3 and out, they'll get the ball before the fourth quarter even starts, and then it's, you know, we'll see what happens. Really want to get a score. Even a field goal. A field goal would be gymongous. Oh, that was a narrow bullet dodge there. Going to Hester deep. And it makes the diving catch. Huge first down. Wouldn't say we're really in field goal range. I mean, the field goal is makeable from back here, but it's not automatic by any stretch. Boy, it's been, you know, that's the thing about these good defenses like this is it's tough sledding with getting much in the way of yardage. Oh, look at that. That was a fuck up on my part. You know, I saw that the bottom part of the screen, that side of the field was getting jammed up with bears, so I tried to cut it back, and then all the linebackers were closing in. So, loss of a yard there. Oh, shit. Don't intercept it. All right. All right, it's going to be a long field goal, like I was worried about. But if I get this, then I'll be in really, really good shape. Ah, shit. I think I hooked it. And off the fucking upright. Alright, they're still in this, you know, it's... You're gonna... he's gotten by this before, alright. That was the same play that, when we called it correctly, he still ran around all the shit. Oh shit, alright. I saw that he was behind the safety. That would have been a... If he hit him in stride, if he would have hit him in stride, then that would have been a touchdown. Alright, 4th and 13. They're going to go for it, and this is going to be potentially the game here if we can... This play action. Alright. Take over on downs. Alright, I'm gonna start letting the clock bleed now. Oh shit, that's what I was worried about with those damn fumbles, but you know, you gotta stay on the sidelines with these, and you know, you fumble it out of bounds. It stops the clock, but you know, because it went out of bounds. But at least we got the ball still, and it's a first down. Boy, these guys are just good. All right, well, we made something out of nothing there. I'm not gonna run up the middle. I don't want to fumble it in the middle of the field. I mean, I don't want to fumble it at all, but I definitely don't want to fumble the middle of the field. And another first down. Move the sticks. Let's go the other way with it. Yeah, see, these guys are just... I mean, they got Singletary, they got Dent, they've got Hampton, they've got some good freaking defenders still left over from that great Bears defense from back in the day. All right, they're out of timeouts. Tick, 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 tick. I'm gonna Hunter up the left side. Look at that. Open space! Touchdown! That will seal it. That was big. Big to get this one. And the Bears fall to 2-9 now. That's I don't know, it's crazy. They're playing like a 2-9 team, and I mean, the thing that helped was that we're able to shut down the run, which is you know, their bread and butter. They're really the only thing. They're very one-dimensional offense. If you can shut down their... Oh man, and Harbaugh is shrugging me off. You know, you shut down their strength like that, then it really becomes a problem for them to move the ball. And when you get a team like that on the ropes, and you... Oh no! Come on, somebody get him. I want the shutout. You know, it's. All right, we got it. I was waiting for them to call a play there. 1 second left and get one more crack at the end zone. So huge day for. I mean, you know, Neil Anderson ended up with 58 yards rushing. You know, it was kind of like a running back by committee situation. Harbaugh got some good yardage too on the ground, but they just, you know, they moved the ball a little bit, but not so much through the air though. 27 passing yards. Great day for our pass defense. But we were just, and we didn't run the ball too well by ourselves. Only 61 yards, but we were just very efficient. Got the first downs and scored when we got down there. So big win, puts us in good position here. Buffalo and Miami are playing each other here, so that's gonna be all right. So if Miami wins, that'll put them in a tie with Buffalo for 7-4 and second place. So go Miami in that one. And then the Jets, who are still, you know, they're still alive, are 5-5. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. They playing the Patriots. That's the other, you know, in division team. And they're gonna play right now. And the Jets keep that going. Cleveland gets beat by Houston. Here it is. Buffalo beats Miami, so we're tied with them still. Washington beats Pittsburgh. Green Bay loses to Minnesota. San Diego beats New Orleans. And Phoenix kept it tough with San Francisco, but lost. Dallas beat the Giants. Denver beat KC. The Lions lose to the Rams. Tampa beats Atlanta. So is Tampa in first place now? What the hell? Oh, they've had they must have had their bye and everybody else didn't. Yeah, because they had a fifth place schedule. Or did they? What the hell's going on with that? No, that makes sense. 5-6. Minnesota's all right. So I'm looking at it wrong. Minnesota's is the team that has the extra game in this division. 5-6 makes sense. 11 games after a 12-week period. Anyway, let's look at the rest of the fucking league here. So we're still in a tie with Buffalo. We still lose the tiebreak due to point differential, and it's not out of the question that we'll take that tiebreak. You know, it's very close. We've scored more points but given up more, and it's not that far off. It isn't. We have an 18-point advantage in points scored for, and a 20-point disadvantage in points given up. So it's very, very close. The point differential. So that, I mean, but the thing is, it's in all likelihood it's going to come down to the game in Week 16 when we take on the Bills. Because Miami now with their loss falls down with the Jets, and they're 2 games behind both of us. And then, of course, somebody's going to win between me and the Bills. So, you know, the Dolphins and the Jets really have not much of a chance of winning the division. They could get in the playoffs, though, because you've also got Houston at 6-5. You know, as like the other second place team. And then over here, Denver is the other wild card. They're actually within a game of Kansas City now with that with that last week's win and loss for the Chiefs. So that's what's happening there. Dallas is pulling away from the rest of the division at 9-2, but at 7-4, the Giants and Redskins are in good shape. Philly's still hanging in there at 6-5. This division blows. Somebody's, you know, maybe 8-8 gets the division. I don't know. I would even have said that if Chicago had beaten us and gone up to 3-8, that they'd still have a bit of a chance to climb back up into it, as inept as this division is. And then this week, this win for the 49ers put them ahead of the Saints by 2 games. So they're pretty much going to take that one too. So much for that, hope for the Saints. But they're still going to get into the playoffs most likely. because nobody from the Central is going to get in the wild card, and then the two teams in the East here are going to get in. Philly can still get into it, and then unless the Saints completely collapse. But San Francisco's winning that division. This division's kind of up for grabs, and Dallas is in really good shape to win that one. So next week we take on the Packers. And they're in that Central. That's the one thing that's helping us is we're playing the NFC Central, who have we saw those standings. They're not too good, and even the Bears, who are one of the stronger teams, they laid an egg. They're playing like a 2-8, a 2-9 team. And we took the Lions down too. And Barry Sanders wasn't himself against us. So we get the Packers. We still have Tampa later on. We've also got all right. So let's take a look at the rest. So we got Packers next week, Browns the following week, then the Patriots. So that's 3 straight games that we're favored to win. We should be able to win those games, but you can't overlook teams. That's why they play the games. Week 16 after that is when the big showdown is between the Bills and the Colts. So can't look too far ahead. That's what they call a donut game. And the very last week of the season is against Tampa. So it's there for the taking. We got to take care of business. We should be able to do that, but you can't get caught with your pants down. If you look ahead to that Buffalo game, then you're gonna get fucked. So that'll do it for this week. We'll see you next week when the Packers step up to the plate.